Hey guys, it's me, Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and I've got an NFL free pick for this Sunday, October the 19th. Use the promo code NHL to save yourself 20% off of the entire site. The Cardinals are taking on the Browns, and I've got expert handicapper Ross Benjamin here with me today to give us a pick. What's going on, Ross?
It's all good. How about yourself, Ellie?
I'm rocking and rolling. My circuit team is crushing it. We're 5-0 last week, 4-1 the week before, 5-0 the week before that. Go team Morning Woodies. So crushing
All right.
the circuit. Yeah, loving
Excellent.
some NFL right now. So we've got the Cardinals are at the Browns. Browns are -2.5, and the total is 49.5. Cardinals were one of our circuit picks last week. Should we be looking at them again for this week?
Well, that's a good question. This presents a pretty unique betting situation for both teams, actually. I mean, you're looking at an Arizona team that enters this week with a 5-0 record. They're the only undefeated NFL team as we speak, which is hard to believe just after 5 weeks, but that's the situation we're presented with. But since 1984, any NFL away team that's undefeated after game 5 of the season, and their point spread is between +2.5 to -2.5. They're playing an opponent with a win percentage of 600 or better. The Browns are 3-2 at 600. It resulted in those unbeaten teams going 2-10 straight up in ATS. So this is definitely not a betting situation for the undefeated team that's been very successful over the years. On the other hand, the other unique part of this equation is the Browns are coming off a 47-42 loss at the Chargers last week. And Ellie, teams losing that score 40 or more in the NFL are very rare. It doesn't happen as frequently or nowhere near as much as it does in college football. Anytime you have an NFL favorite of 9 or less, like the Browns are, and they're coming off a loss in which they scored 40 points or more, and they're playing after game 4 of the season. This will be the Browns' 6th game. It resulted in those favorites going 8-0 straight up in ATS since 2003. And the average victory margin, how about 19.5 points per game? So very good situation for an NFL favorite coming off a loss in which they scored 40 or more. And it's after game 4, and they have a win percentage of 600 or better. Furthermore, Cleveland leads the NFL in rushing at 187.6 yards per game. Somehow, they lost last week to the Chargers, despite the fact they ran for over 200 yards. Nick Chubb was absolutely fabulous. I think he will be in this situation too. Why? Because the Cardinals are 31st against the run in terms of allowing yards per attempt. They're allowing 5.4 yards per attempt. I think the Browns will have all kinds of success running the ball in this game. It will set up play action pass. Additionally, the Browns 6-0 straight up since 6-0 straight up and ATS since the beginning of last season against non-conference opponents, and also during that identical time frame, the Browns have followed up a loss by going 6-0 straight up. So really good situation there for the Browns, especially laying such a small number. I like the Cleveland Browns here, -2.5 over the Arizona Cardinals.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that because that was my lean on this as well. Last week when we took the Cardinals, I mean, we covering that 5.5 was tricky. We just got there. It didn't look good for a while. So between like the Cardinals and the Cowboys, those are two teams. Cowboys obviously have covered they're 5-0 against the spread. Cardinals are 5-0 just period on the record. The wheels are going to fall off of those teams. And I don't want to be anywhere near them when they do. So, okay, I'm with you, Ross Benjamin. I'm going to lay the 2.5 with the Browns on this one. What do you have going on over at picksandparlays.net for this weekend?
I will have the Thursday night pick in the NFL. I will also have Sunday. We'll have 4 games in the NFL, and I'll have a Monday night winner as well. So you can find me at picksandparlays.net. My Major League Baseball playoffs off to a 4-2 start. As a matter of fact, since the end of the regular season, I've gone 18-11 with my last 29 in Major League Baseball, and my 10-star top plays since February 6th of this year, 95-65, good for 59%, folks. So you want to keep an eye on those highest rated picks when I put them out.
Yes, you absolutely do. And until you make it over to the site, let's roll with the Browns on Sunday, -2.5 at home.